Hi, my name is Tina, and today I'm going to talk about animal testing. First of all, what are your opinions about animal testing? Raise your hand for those who think animal testing is good. The others, raise your hand if you think animal testing is bad. Let's think, a lot of people have different opinions about animal testing. Before I did my research, I thought animal testing was bad, like some of you. However, after researching, I realized that there are very many advantages, but there are also disadvantages of animal testing too. The table of content that I'm going to talk about today is for the advantages of animal testing. Second is the disadvantages of animal testing. Third is the alternative of advantages of animal testing, and lastly, my opinions on animal testing. First, the animal testing means the practice of using non-human animals in a scientific experiment. A lot of animals such as rabbits, dogs, or monkeys or mice are used in animal testing. Next is the advantages of animal testing. First is the improvement of medical products. For example, the vaccines or medicine or antibiotics. There are a lot of illnesses and diseases going through the world, and without animal testing, those might not have a medicine or like a cure for them. Next is skincare products. You might know there are a lot of products that use animal testing, such as makeup, lotion, and shampoo. A lot of body or skin products that you use, such as like shampoo or body wash, might be animal tested too. Third is that it ensures safety. By animal testing, we can know the effects of how it will affect on humans when used. Next is the disadvantages of animal testing. The first disadvantage is that it's wasteful. Though a lot of people and all around the world use animal testing, the results are not always used. So sometimes it can be wasteful because innocent animals can be risk of it. Second is that it's violent. This is one of the most representative reasons for people to oppose to animal testing. A lot of animals get risked annually, which is 110 million animals. And also, it's very violent and cruel because animals can also feel pain, like us too. The third is that animals are not small humans. In the advantages I told you that it ensures safety. However, animals are not small humans. So even though you use the same products on like rabbits or like other animals, it might not have the same effect on humans as well. Third is alternative for animal testing. Because a lot of people think animal testing might be cruel or violent to do, so many people thought of alternatives. The first alternative is that testing cells and tissues in test tubes or cell cultures. This might have a better effect to know how it will affect our body because we're not testing on animals, but we're testing on our own tissues or cells. The second is printing 3D models of our body parts for toxicity testing. The last one is that using other creatures who don't experience or suffer pain, such as worms or fruit flies. But however, I also don't think this is a very great idea because even though it had a good effect on worms, how do you know that it will affect the same thing on our bodies? Lastly is my opinions. Though I think that animal testing is is very unuseful. My first opinion is that when the results are not going to be used, I don't think it's unlikely for humans to do animal testing because innocent animals are going to be risked. However, the results are not going to be used. Second is that it's very cruel to test animals, but still, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it'll be likely to disappear forever because we cannot rely on the alternatives, and a lot of people have been doing this for years now, so I don't think we can be 100% animal testing free. Next is quiz. Before we move on to our quiz, do you have any questions? If you don't have any questions, I'll move on to the quiz. First, what is one advantage of animal testing?
So you can check if that drug is safe for you.
Second, what is one disadvantage of animal testing?
Animals can be wasted.
The results can be wasted. Third, what kinds of alternatives are there to replace animal testing?
Experience an animal that don't experience pain.
The answers might be that they ensure safety, or you can invent new medicine. Second is that you can be cruel to animals, or the results might be wasteful. And third is the alternatives are 3D models, testing tissues or cells of our body. Thank you for listening to our presentation.